Caitlin Clark dragged into ex-Liberty Stars' response to Stephen A. Smith's Stephen Curry claim. Whenever Caitlin Clark and Stephen Curry's names pop up in the same sentence, people's minds sprint straight to what Curry himself said about the whole comparison saga. He didn't shy away from the obvious parallels, like her range, her fearlessness, the sheer difficulty of the shots she makes. He saw himself in those moments. But then, with the wisdom of a man who's seen one too many next Steph Curry headlines, he added an overlooked truth. "I think the comparison, almost robs her of the rest of her game," he said, reminding folks that Clark isn't a one-trick long-range pony. She orchestrates plays, stacking near triple-doubles almost every day, and basically runs the floor. Curry's message was clear. Close comparisons are there, but let's not cram her brilliance into his mold. Still, that hasn't stopped people from spotting Curry-level impact in her performances. And sure enough, after her recent clash with the Liberty, the echoes returned, louder than ever. Clark dropped 32 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, and dished out 9 assists. And then there were the threes, 7 of them, and they were not just any threes. 3 of them came from beyond 30 feet, and altogether, her triples traveled a staggering 199 feet. Enter ex-Liberty player Rebecca Lobo, who's jumped on the Curry-Clark bandwagon as well. Talking to Stephen A. Smith on ESPN First Take, she said, "You were talking about Steph Curry and saying he's the greatest shooter God ever created." On Saturday, Caitlin Clark looked like that for the WNBA. Last year, she was the best guard in the league. She's certainly the most exciting and fun player to watch right now. Smith, for his part, would definitely agree. After all, he's been calling her the Steph Curry of women's basketball for some time now. Back in his Davidson days, Steph Curry was already cashing in on threes, dropping 162 threes in the 2007-08 season and making defenders sweat from half-court. Fast forward to the Hawkeyes vs. Penn State in the Big Ten quarterfinals last year, and Caitlin Clark left Steph's record in the dust, swishing her 163rd and 164th triples, wrapping the season at 164 three-pointers. And while Stephen Curry reigns supreme as the NBA's all-time leading three-point shooter, hoisting 4,058 threes so far, Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA and led the league as a rookie with 122 made threes. Out of those, she nailed 17 from 30 to 40 feet, while Curry had 24 in his comparable NBA season. This year, she's attempting a hefty 3.6 threes per game, tops in the WNBA. Her range? Insane, as she is shooting 45.5% on 11 attempts from 30-plus feet, a zone only the bravest dare attempt. Compare that to Curry's 47% career rate from 30 to 40 feet, and the gap isn't as wide as you'd think.